Alright everybody, Mike Lyons here. Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on basically how to warm up your back. What I like to do is I like to do a pull down variation. So what I'm going to start with is a unilateral pull down. Obviously the benefits of warming up is risk of injury. You got to warm up any muscle before you get into a heavier movement. Instead of jumping right into going crazy heavy. Yes, it's all great and fine to lift heavy and make yourself feel good, but you have to prime the body. You have to get the body ready for those movements. So elongating, stretching the muscle, getting blood flow in there, lubricating the joints, all that stuff. Right away, you'll see a lot of people, their shoulders automatically go right to their neck. So yes, that's good for a stretch, but you want to kind of lean back until you feel that stretch right around the armpit to armpit, rhomboid, lat, everything is, you're feeling that stretch and thinking you're driving and diverging the hands away. So think about elbow drive. So I'm driving that elbow away. Every rep I'm coming up to that stretch, driving down, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Basically the whole range, you're keeping, yes, the tension on the muscle. So you're going, I'm not really feeling any part of this movement that there's not strain. So, like I mentioned before, you're getting blood flow and you're stretching out that muscle. So when you get into those bigger, heavier movements, that muscle's going to be ready for that. So, no real rep range when it comes into warming up. You're getting the blood flow going. You're just getting that feel. Not heavy weight, not even moderate to heavy. You're just going through the motion, getting the blood flow going, getting yourself primed up. Yes, you will in this movement. You have to do a somewhat heavy weight. And then when you go to your next movement, you can get a little bit more into it, but this is what I like to start out in. What I'm going to do is do an underhand. And then again, you're stretching out that lat, you're elongating the muscle, putting blood in. So when you're getting into this, a lot of people like to, they use the torso. They use momentum to get it going. One thing I stress on, especially with my clients, is don't use momentum. Get that stretch, and get that squeeze on every single rep. So when I'm getting into this, I'm locking. So wherever I get that stretch at the most, if it's here or here, one thing is I'm pressing my shoulders down, getting that stretch. So this is where I feel it the most. This is where my torso is locked. So again, same as the last one, you're going to full stretch at the very top, and you're going to where you're fully squeezed at the bottom. I'm not swinging, my torso's not moving. And again, you're warming up. So you're not worried about rep range, you're just getting blood volume in, getting that full stretch, getting blood into that muscle. So you don't really need to worry about, when you get into those heavy compound movements, you're starting with a cold muscle that's not elongated and stretched out, because you're gonna hurt yourself, you're gonna have an injury. So remember that when you're warming up for your back the next time. Try each one of those movements, vary it a little bit. One day do the unilateral if you have it. Next day do a narrow grip. If you don't have the unilateral, go with, if you have a mag, a wider grip or a neutral, or you can go wide with the normal pull down bar. Again, getting this full stretch, full squeeze type thing. I just like the unilateral because it gives you that divergent motion. You're getting unilateral movement on both arms. So you have full stretch, full movement on each one. So you're not stuck in that plane. That's it for today. Next time you're doing back, use these movements. Remember, warm up your muscle before you get into heavier movements. And like, comment, subscribe. Anything you guys want me to work on, put in the comments below. I will always reply, regardless of timeline, and be respectful. Be respectful to the guide people around you. Give advice to when you can. All right, guys.